Hi all, let's quickly see the difference between different kinds of services being provided by cloud vendors. For example, here on the screen, let's see the primary differences between on-premises services, infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. So for example, any customer who has his infrastructure on premises, then he should have a dedicated team who will cater to do networking, storage, who takes care of servers, virtualizations, OS, middleware, runtime, data, applications, etc. So this has to be self-managed. For example, that customer should have a dedicated team who takes care of all these services. Okay. For example, if that customer gets the infrastructure as a service from any cloud vendor, then these one in the red, which are virtualization, servers, storage, networking, which are basic infrastructure, it will be provided by the cloud vendor. And the one in the blue, like applications, data, runtime, middleware, OS, it should be done by his team. Basically a cloud vendor will be providing the basic services, infrastructure. Then on top of that, the customer team can have their own OS installed or middleware, runtime installed. The data, applications needs to be taken care by that team. For example, if he gets platform as a service, then from the cloud vendor, most of the platform related services will be provided. On top of that, so he has a choice to install his own applications and data. So platform will be provided as a service by the vendor. For example, all the networking, storage, servers, virtualization, OS, middleware, runtime, everything will be provided by the cloud vendor. So only thing that he can do is he can install his own applications on top of that, and the relevant data has to be managed. For example, if it takes software as a service from the cloud vendor, then everything will be provided by the cloud vendor. So customer has to just use those applications directly. So in this software as a service, there's nothing for the customer to manage. Everything will be managed by the cloud vendor, so he has to just use those services. So basically this picture will show you in different varieties of services. So what service should be self-managed? The one in the blue is self-managed, the one in the red is being served by the cloud vendor. So that's the main difference, and this picture gives a overall view of or clear understanding on different kinds of services being provided by the cloud vendors. And in this picture you can see infrastructure as a service will be the basis where the core services or the infrastructure will be provided. On top of that, the platform can be installed, and on top of that the desired software can be installed. So this is the hierarchy. The basis would be the infrastructure, and on top of that you can have the platform, and on top of that you have the software. So this picture also gives clear understanding on the differences between different kinds of services being provided by the cloud vendors. Thank you.